Real Tesla lover here. My sister has two in her family, so have not thrown any Molotov cocktails recently. But I wanted to talk to you about what Doge has been doing. So you've been making cuts to a lot of the agencies that have open investigations and regulatory battles with your companies. At the same time, you continue to get billions in government contracts. Tesla gets billions in subsidies. How do you explain that to the American people?
Jessica Tarlov repeats the Democrat talking points to Elon Musk, and he's about to smack her down. The implication is that he somehow deserves the violence that is happening against Tesla, even though she owns the car and her family owns the car.
Well, everything that Doge does is an open book. So I think the most transparent the most transparent organization in government ever. Every single Doge action is listed on the Doge.gov website. It's also listed on the X handle. So if anyone has a concern about any one of those actions, they can bring that up. They can raise that. And I do want to say, like, sometimes we make a mistake. Nobody bats 1,000. We will at times make a mistake, and make a mistake. We'll act very quickly to correct it. I am under such an extreme spotlight, so much scrutiny, that it's literally impossible for me to get away with anything nefarious. And obviously, nor do I wish to. So this is a case where we have radical transparency. We're actually willing to admit that we do make mistakes. Often people are not willing to admit they make mistakes, but we are. But we want to emphasize we fix them quickly, and we're trying to do the right thing for the American taxpayer, for the American people. And I think history will be the judge that what we've done here and what we're doing is a very good thing for the strength and future of America.
And all she can think of is, how do I make this guy look like a loser because he's Trump's guy? She doesn't care about any of that. She's a Democrat. That's what I don't get. Here's more of Elon Musk with Jesse Waters.
That there was massive Social Security fraud and that arrests were imminent.
Yes.
What can you tell us about that? And what can you tell us about what you've seen politicians do to make massive amounts of money off of the federal government, like Nancy Pelosi? Please.
So we've encountered, there's really so much for it. It's deciding what should be prosecuted first, because it's such a long list. You have to actually prioritize the list. We convey the list to the Department of Justice. The DOJ has a process that they go through to review and think about it. The wheels of justice turn slowly. In fact, obviously, I have a maniacal sense of urgency. So to me, when I see that terrible fraud has happened, I'm like, why haven't we arrested someone already?
He sounds just like my chat. He sounds like all of you. Why aren't there any arrests already? The wheels of justice are slow, but eventual. They will happen.
As the saying goes, the wheels of justice turn slowly but surely. And I think probably the person that stole 400,000 Social Security numbers, at least, maybe more, will be arrested hopefully this week. With respect to the non-governmental organizations, these sort of fake NGOs, I think there needs to be a number of arrests in that regard as well, because these are fake charities where mostly Democrats. I don't want to be clear. There's sometimes a little bit of Republican in there, because they sometimes throw the Republicans a bone to say, "Hey, be quiet about this." So that's where you start getting the uniparty thing going on. But it is overwhelmingly to Democrats, and they give give billions of dollars to NGOs run by Democrats that then go through a whole network of additional NGOs. It's a giant money laundering scheme. Really, at this point, I think the word NGO and money laundering are almost synonymous.
That's what they've been accused of. That's what we've been saying for a long time. These are Democrat organizations. All these NGOs, they're pretending to be a charity. They're just to launder money out to a party, not serve you. And then they hide behind you. They hide behind, we're Medicaid, we're Medicare, we're for the doctors, we're Catholic charities. And they hide behind the children to scoop money into their own pockets, especially to people like Nancy Pelosi. Now here's Greg Gutfeld with Elon Musk in that same session with the Five.
I think it's always good when thinking about something that you're afraid of. When thinking about fear, look fear straight in the eye, and it will disappear.
Okay. All right.
The nature of fear is that people don't look at it.
Yeah.
Look at it directly, and it will be gone.
Resist, and it will flee from you. A great book said. Well, that's a little wisdom from Elon Musk. It's good to see that he is keeping his own, that he smashed Jessica Tarlov, that he smashed all the Democrats with their waste, fraud, and abuse. And then he gives a little action plan for each of us. Don't fear. Look fear straight in the eye, and it will flee from you. I'm Doug TeNapel. This is the Doug TeNapel channel, and this is where the happy patriots hang out.